This episode sums up the progress of the last 2 weeks of this project. Team MineFact, one of the biggest and most ambitious build teams, has almost daily build events where they have already built areas of Queens and Manhattan, the United Nations headquarters, or the Times Square. The Manhattan Bridge is under construction too, right now, so maybe we can have a look on that next episode or on the YouTube channel of MineFact, which link is in the description. There you will find building time lapses, weekly best-ofs and detailed information about the progress of the New York server. You can even help by yourself by joining their Minecraft server with the IP being minefact.de. We already had a glimpse on the pedestal, but now the Statue of Liberty is finished and shows again how much detail you can create with just blocks. It's another great landmark on the way of recreating the famous places of our world in Minecraft. Sometimes the shift between recognizable and large places to builds in small towns, which maybe only a few people will know, is huge. But the aim of the Build the Earth update is to give a widespread of everything. Of course, not every little house can be included, but screenshots of new buildings in a far-off region may sometimes be also interesting to watch. More and more renderings are being uploaded, which is good. Due to the limited view distance in Minecraft, it's often difficult to get a real picture of sizes and distances. By rendering a specific area, all blocks will be pooled into one 3D model, which can then be rendered to one huge picture. By that, there are, so to say, no view distance limitations anymore, and a massive jump in resolution, because you're not limited to a full HD or 4K screen anymore, and could render every block in its native 16x16 pixels. If the number of high-resolution renderings is rising, I look forward to a 4K video that summarizes all renderings with the best resolution possible on YouTube. All videos that are used here are linked chronological in the description. These are just small segments of the full videos. If you see something of your interest, don't hesitate to visit their YouTube channel and Discord server. Everything you need is in the description. Build the Earth Nordic Baltic is a Build the Earth team that covers Sweden, Finland, Denmark, Norway, Estonia, Iceland, Latvia and Lithuania. Here we can see some progress they have made. The official Build the Earth YouTube channel is now back on track and is about to start with new tutorial series around working with World Edit, setting up servers and handling schematics. Furthermore, a Behind the Earth series is planned, where everything behind the scenes of the Build the Earth project is shown and explained. This also includes deep information about the staff members, roles on the server and mechanics. For further information, check out the latest video on the official Build the Earth YouTube channel. The link is in the description too. Dubai is a great example for modern architecture. It may look easy, but managing to get all shapes right, including all details and staying true to the projection at the same time, is a difficult task. This is the Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world. Player Andre accepted the challenge and started building already for 32 hours. As you have seen, the tower is just half built and isn't finished yet. We have already seen it in one of the first episodes, but it was in the old projection. Unfortunately, the builder dropped the work and unclaimed the area. Building such insanely large structures alone can be nerve-wracking. Working in a team, on the other hand, expedites the progress and gives the different members a chance to chat and discuss different ideas and implementations. The graphic shows the insane amount of work people put in the builds. This is the highway leading to Hong Kong International Airport. Look at the distance and compare it to a real Minecraft world. This is insane. South America is also an area where only a few people started to build, compared to North America or Europe. But also here, build teams found together and city blocks take shape. Although it's already 2 weeks ago, the winner of the Oceania build battle still has to be announced in one of these episodes. Both the Melbourne and Sydney build team had the task to build a block of their city within a week. The 3 judges, Delfino, Team Traction 2 and me, had the task to judge the 2 blocks in 3 categories: accuracy, detail and difficulty. Compared to images, Melbourne is well built but has a lack of detail in my mind. The streets were almost empty and most of the trees you see in the background were added later. But because there were only 4 people, it was a plus for difficulty. All points are added together and give a total sum of points. Sydney, on the other hand, has a way more detail. Rooftops are designed, and also the small streets between the buildings had dumpsters and fences. There were more builders and the block was more accessible with photographs, so I lowered the difficulty by 1. All points together conclude that Melbourne wins with 69-67, but nevertheless both build teams did a great job in such a short amount of time. This was episode 12 of the Build the Earth update. Thank you for watching and check out the description for all links. I'm happy for feedback, so please consider sharing your thoughts. Just include the word feedback in the comments so I can find it better. See you next week.